Hello.
It's Battle of the Sexes. We officially have an adult on our channel.
This is gonna be so
Yes! Happy birthday,
Yes,
Josh.
thank you.
Josh.
Sooner or later, I'm not even gonna be a high school film nerd. I'm gonna be a college film nerd.
But the rest of us are still going to be high school film nerds. Me, Molly, and Brett will still be here.
And
Abby.
This review has gone on way too long of just talking about random crap.
It's not going to change much now.
Yeah.
Still talking about crap. Battle of the Sexes.
Oh.
Segway!
I
One
like
yet given.
I thought it was okay.
I hated it.
So apparently, there was a tennis match back in the 80s that I did not know about. We weren't
We were
alive.
born.
This tennis match had Billie Jean King, played by Emma Stone in this movie, and Bobby Riggs, played in this movie by Steve Carell. Billie Jean King is lesbian, and she's dealing with that. She's a women's rights activist. Well, she does, though.
to get equal pay
For
for their
women.
winnings as the men do, because they get
1-8. It's basically like Rocky, except about feminism and with lesbians. Let's go
okay.
into that.
These lesbians. I
Lesbian
understand that yes, Billie, she is a lesbian. And I'm like, yes, show that in movies. But the way they did it, it was so like, look at us, we're putting lesbians in our movie.
I didn't like her partner. I felt like she was too sweet. Like eating a pixie stick mixed with just sugar.
That is a pixie stick. She kind of seemed like she was on drugs the whole movie though.
Yeah.
She was a very hippie type.
It was the 70s. Right at the end of the hippie
The
movement.
70s. I agree with Abby. I didn't really like the lesbian scenes that much just because they felt so overdone. Like, I saw an interview with the directors because you sent me that. How
Yes.
they wanted to make it, like, sensational.
ASMR was like a big inspiration for that. Just made me uncomfortable.
Just the way that they filmed the whole thing, everything seemed to go at a certain pace, and then you hit the lesbian scenes, and it's like everything slows down. There's the colors and the way.
Like, they kind of hit you over the head as opposed to just kind of letting it happen.
My hairdresser doesn't play with my hair for a solid 30 minutes before she starts cutting it.
She wasn't in real life her hairdresser.
Yeah, she was her secretary.
Your secretary.
I swear, if they changed that just for the metaphor of cutting her hair,
Because they cut her hair like 3 times.
her becoming a new her. That's what it's
That was
symbolism
one of
for.
Because like at the end, when she's like getting ready to play Bobby,
They're like,
there's something missing! And she goes, what about a haircut?
I realized like all of the gay scenes were very kind of like anime-like. Like you guys wouldn't know this
I
probably.
don't.
There's the interest scenes and it's like the eye contact and the slowing down and the bright colors. It just seemed so fake. And also the scene where they first, like kiss and stuff. That bothered me so much.
I kiss you?
Well, like they kissed and then they pulled away and it kind of looked like Billie Jean didn't like it and then she like freaking attacked her.
As a gay movie, I don't think this movie succeeds very well. I do think it succeeds as an actual battle of the sexes, though, because I
Yes.
liked the tennis parts.
And
I liked the tennis parts of this movie, but I really hated the first half of the movie.
She doesn't even accept Bobby's request until like 45 minutes.
We
into
don't
the
see
movie.
like any tennis or anything. It just seems like such a long build up to the rising action.
Spoilers, just for cautionary purpose.
The climax wasn't even all that great. Like Bobby gets tired a lot sooner than he
Yeah.
usually does, and then he just stops playing his
And it was all because of a
'cause he's old.
jacket.
Now, okay,
And
the
he's
thing
old.
is, you have the inevitable fact that she did just get better and better, and Bobby got worse and worse during that match, and
Yeah.
it was a very easy win.
You can't change the fact that that's
Right.
actually his.
But there's nothing cinematic about that. There's supposed to be risk in a climax of the movie, but there was really no risk because she started off good, and then she just got better, and then she wins.
Bobby starts taking these supplements, and then I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be why he doesn't win. And they're never used again.
They use it during the match. I felt like there was going to be something big. Like he
I
gets
thought he was-
drug tested.
Alex, how did your cry meter go? We established this in our Glass Castle
Yeah,
review.
yeah, Glass Castle.
That Alex cries in nearly every movie she sees, so she had this idea of coming up with an Alex cry meter.
Yes.
So, did you cry during this movie?
I did cry during this movie. It was maybe a solid 2 tears. But here's the deal. I cried more during the preview for the Christopher Robin movie than I did during this
Oh
movie.
yeah, she
So-
turned around just.
I cried more during the preview. Okay,
So, the
but-
Alex cry meter is -2 minutes.
Yes, -2 minutes, but -2 is still a lot less than La La Land. I cried in the first 30 seconds of La La Land.
Oh yeah,
And then consistently cried throughout the entire thing.
it went dun dun dun, and she looked at me, and just a single tear went.
But yeah, it was a solid like 0.5. I cried at the end when she was crying in the locker room, and also
Oh.
when the gay guy comes to her and says,
One day there will be a world where we can love
who we want to love. And that's when I started crying the most.
I felt like that was a really big, important part of the movie, and I liked it a lot. And I would have respected it so much more if they didn't butcher all the lesbian scenes.
You guys also didn't like Emma Stone that much in this movie.
I felt like she was okay, but as Alex said, Emma Stone plays the same character in every movie she's in.
So my 3 favorite Emma Stone movies are this movie, Battle of the Sexes. Honestly, I like this movie a lot. The Help and La La Land. And in every single one of those, she wants something, she can't get it right away, and then she cries about it, and then she gets it, and then she cries about it again.
You guys need to see Birdman.
But does she cry?
She does cry, but it's an angry cry.
We didn't say it's a
angry
good cry or a bad cry.
And she doesn't really get what she wants in that movie, so.
Oh, well, that's a different story.
I really liked the tennis scenes.
Yes!
Not specifically because they were so cinematic and everything, but
Honestly,
just because
I liked the tennis sounds.
I like watching
Yeah.
tennis. Like, I think tennis is fun to watch. And so having even
It's
a
like-
little bit of a story build up, it was like, ooh, what's going on?
It
What's
was
going to
well
happen?
edited.
And then I did watch live footage. They got the chair that she came out in fairly accurate, and the sugar daddy was actually there. Her outfit was like spot on. I hated Bobby's teeth. I could not watch whenever he smiled. It was accurate.
Steve Carell is good.
He succeeded in making me hate him, which I think was the point of the movie.
Wow.
One person that I actually kind of liked that I didn't think I was going to was the husband actor.
Larry!
His actor was really good, and I think he really adapted to the role very well. He had really good facial expressions. One thing that did kind of iffy me was the scene where he found out that she was cheating on him because he saw a bra. She lives with like 7 other girls, and she could be like, someone came in and was showering.
He just finds it, stares at it for like a couple seconds, and puts it down.
And then he's like, I'm gonna leave. It may have been the actual way he found out,
Yeah.
but I don't like how it was shot, kind of. It seemed way too dramatic for what was going on.
I wonder if Billie Jean watched this and was like, yeah, maybe not.
That
There's
was good.
so many mirrors in this movie.
And that could like symbolize looking in on yourself and like reflecting about who you are because she's learning that she's lesbian.
Also, it was very well shot.
Yes.
You
The
never saw a
colors.
single
Freaking colors.
The colors were beautiful throughout the movie. I was there with another Alex also.
Yeah,
We
two
were
Alex.
also talking about the colors. It was just so well color coordinated for each
mhm.
scene. Like scenes where it was sad, it seemed a little darker.
Like
scenes,
blue.
The one scenes that weren't very well color coded. The lesbians!
Triggered.
So final verdicts. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. The movie was okay. I've gone up actually in rating since we talked about it because I liked more things than I realized. I was just
Okay.
really pissed after seeing it because I was like, the lesbians! I love queer representation in movies, but it felt like they just kind of chucked this away. Pay attention to me.
No, I'm getting on my phone, so if we all give weird ratings, then I can do the math to
Okay.
figure out the final verdict.
I think that I underrated things in the movie after I saw it, but I felt like the trailers hyped it up too much.
It was close second to The Circle and Miss Marketing.
Yeah.
They did not advertise the fact that she was lesbian.
We still haven't
I
done
mean-
the Circle review.
Oh yeah, we need to review The Circle.
Anyway, I give it a 4 out of 10,
Okay.
which is better than my original 2 out of 10.
I was expecting this movie to be better, but it was still alright. Like Abby said, the lesbian scenes, I feel like they kind of just hit you over the head with it, and the way they were shot was almost silly to me.
Yeah.
Because it contrasted so much from the entire style of the rest of the movie. Although I did really enjoy the performances, I liked how it was shot. Overall, I just enjoyed the story. So I'm gonna give it a 6.
I ditto Josh, but I'm giving it a 9 because
What?
I like Emma Stone movies.
A
Freaking-
9?
A 9! This is one of my top movies.
I gave
now.
Wonder Woman a 10.
You gave it a 9.5.
I gave it a 9.5.
I give this one a 9. I give
It's okay.
generous ratings.
We have a 6.3.
Yeah, 6.3
out of 10.
Better than the Emoji Movie.
It is. Please
Yeah.
tell us what you thought of this movie as well, and this
Comment
review.
below.
Comment below. Did you like the movie? Did you hate it?
Should we have more of Alex in our reviews? If no, hit that like button.
No, I like all of your videos.
Bye.
Goodbye. Ba 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 to the top.
By the way, you're in hit this shot.
Snow, snow, snow. Do it and start your style. You know the dance. Don't pretend like you don't.